Hey y'all, it's me again, Joey. Today we're going to look in a hive or two. Last one we did together was this one. They're all flying pretty good. It's about 65 degrees today, nice and sunny. We've had rain every day, a little bit some days and a lot some days and nights. But today is pretty. So I'm going to pick a couple. I may do them two right there. Not expecting much out of them. We'll kind of see where we at. My target date for splitting is usually March 1st, and I just use that date to kind of get started. Most times on some hives it's ahead, some behind, some is just right. So we're just gonna kind of get a feel of it and see what happens. Y'all ready? Let's get started. Bees up in the above the lid. Not a lot of weight there. Few bees. Don't look too bad. Most of them got a lot up front and kind of this way, going all the way back here. I guess I set these like this. This one has the less bees on it, so alright, that's one they never did touch. I'll probably replace that one with a storyboard, and I'll explain that more in a minute. Most of you probably know what it is if you watch Brad. Alright, that was probably mostly a honey frame at one time. See, one hive beetle, two hive beetles. Can't hardly get them with these gloves on. There they come. Several hive beetles popping out now. This one's kind of heavy. Got nectar on the bottom of this one. Honey, old honey on the top. Honey and nectar here. I'm probably gonna have to pull this top box off. Another heavy one. Yeah, solid honey. All right, let's move on over toward the middle a little bit more. A little lighter. Let's see what we got. That is a brood frame. It is empty in the middle right now. Got open brood here. Let me see. All right, we got eggs here working the open brood there. They are wondering who this stranger is. Okay, y'all. Plenty of cap brood right there. This side as well. I think I'm gonna pull the peek in it. This is a foundationless. Let me look this way. Little cap brood both ways there, on both sides. A few little straggling drone in it. One more. More brood. Some cap brood here, some done emerged here. Let me look in it. Yep, it's emerging here. And there's mama right there. As far as we're gonna go, I'm not even gonna look in the bottom. They kind of coming after me a little bit. Now let's see. I think what I'm gonna do, we'll move this one over. Where was the honey stopping? I got them stirred up, y'all. All right, that one's all honey. Okay, what I'm gonna do, instead of putting that plastic one back in here that they hadn't touched, I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna go grab one of my story frames. I'll explain that a little bit better in a minute. All right. Those of you that's been with me for a while, you know I always like to put a foundationless in each hive, sometimes even in each box, and let them do whatever they want to do with that. They can draw out worker, comb, honeycomb, or brood. Well, I've always had trouble because I'm too lazy to put strings or wire in it. So if they don't attach it in the bottom, it gets a little dangerous when you go messing with the comb. But anyway, Brad, that bee man in Canada, real nice guy. He does what he calls a storyboard, and I'll put a link in it and let him explain to you why he does it and everything. But that's what I'm going to start doing, putting half a foundation in there, and it'll give them room to put, if they want drone comb, they can draw it out and put drone comb in there. When I say drone comb, drone cells. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and close this one up. Maybe they'll draw some, maybe they won't. I ought to get my marker and put a D on there. What you think? Alright, I'm going to mark this one, and I'm going to close it up, and we'll move on to the next one. Put a D on it. Y'all probably can't see that. All right. You know what? I think I will peek in the bottom. I don't know what that was. Alright, I'm going to grab y'all, move you around here. There's a few down in there. Those few middle, they working down. Well, I had it the other way because I used that for an entrance. I'll just leave it like it was. Alright, let's move over to this one. All kind of gunk holding this thing closed. Some kind of fungus or something. I don't know what that is. Not a whole lot of bees in this one. A lot of propolis though. Let's see how heavy this one is. Yeah. Feels like it's almost as heavy as that one was. Bees all the way across. They have got this thing bubble gum together. Little of last year's honey on there. And mostly empty. Last year's capped honey. Might need to be careful leaving that out too much. I don't know, they may start trying to rob. There's not much going on right now. So we'll be quick. Heavy with honey. Honey. Oops. Excuse me, girls. More honey. Got a little bit of nectar right here, back filling there. And this looks like newer honey here. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. You can see the difference in the color of the last frame. Brood. Brood. And see how light that honey is? That's just capped. Another good sheet of brood. That's a pretty frame too, in my opinion. Another one there. Got a few cap drone cells right there. I didn't notice them on the other one. They might have been there too. Cap brood, and must be emerging because those are empty. They're not that dark. Those here are empty too. Let's look at another one. Get out of the way, girl. The wind changed directions on me. One of them got hung up on the Velcro. That ain't nice. Feel like I'm gonna see the queen here. But I didn't. Let me get that bee out of that Velcro. She done got hung up in it. She's stinging it and everything. You can see we got some drone brood right there. I'm seeing some tiny grub in here. Actually, I'm seeing some milk brood too, all stages. Yeah, this side's laid up too. It's just so shiny down there, I don't think the camera would pick it up. One more. Wind switched again. Oh well. Where's she at? Oh, this one's it's got a young brood in it too. Young larvae. I don't know if I can make that pick up. Same way on this side, it's laid up in those open cells. And you look all the way down the bottom, got them drone cells. They need a storyboard too, don't they? Well, I thought I'd see Mama. With all this laid up like this, she may be down in the bottom. Alright, this must have just emerged here because it's empty. Alright, this is pollen. I used to always say you won't find a queen on these end frames, but pretty much stopped seeing that. She could be running from you all the time and end up there. Food on both sides of this frame, pollen food. Alright. I know some of you might disagree, but instead of sliding all these back over, I am going to put this right back in here. And just in case robber bees got on here, I'm going to do this. If they ain't flying, they can crawl back in. We're going to look, peek down in the bottom of this one too. Yeah, that box is heavy. They're down in there working it. Yeah, at least from here all the way to the edge of the box over here. I gotta clean this off. You look at that propolis. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, that's it for these two. Looking pretty good. I'm satisfied with what I'm seeing. I think my target date of March 1st will be pretty close to being ready to split. I'll be talking to some guys in the next few days about seeing when they'll have some sales ready. We got cap drone brood. Not a lot of it, but that's all that is an indicator anyway that they're getting ready for spring. So anyway, that's gonna be it. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.